I know I just did a live and I was giving you some information about the summit tomorrow and just a little inspiration about letting your light shine and not blowing your own candle out. But I also found this interesting little post, and I just put it up about when how many of you had teachers who said you talk too much, and what are you doing to this very day? And the title of this is Bringing the Receipts. Bringing the Receipts. Because sometimes when some people have a tendency to embellish and they don't think that what happened really happened. And sometimes I try to tell my children all the things I went through, and they was like, yeah, come on, Dad, right? Seriously, they can't fathom it. So I got this little segment that I like to call Bringing the Receipts. It's story time, boys and girls. And I got some things I would like to read for you. Okay. First of all, I would like to read out of this folder that I got. My Aunt Frances passed away, and my cousin Celeste, her daughter, found this. John and Larry schoolwork. It's me and my brother Larry's schoolwork. My eighth grade year. Coincidentally, I got left back in eighth grade. So this big stack of papers is the papers and the correspondence from the school and the work I was turning in and some of the feedback the teachers was giving me. And when I talk to people, I tell them a little bit about my journey. And one thing I always say, when I became a teacher, I wanted to make sure that I spoke life to students, because that could be devastating to a child to have them traumatized by the person who's supposed to be inspiring them. You know, teachers have influence. They're very influential in our lives. I have been impacted by some awesome teachers, some powerful teachers. Miss Martha Nolly, Weequahic High School. Mr. Charles Stewart, Weequahic High School. I have been empowered by some awesome, powerful teachers. So with that being said, it's story time, boys and girls. And the thing I put up about how many of you have been told you've ever talked too much in school by your teacher? And I'm so glad that my cousin found this for me, because here I have a paper with a 0 grade. Talking during tests. Zero given after 2 times. Now, mind you, on a test, I only had 3 wrong out of 19. But I was talking too much. So it goes right along with the post I put up there. When I said, how many times have you been told you talk too much in class, and what are you doing now? And I was told that I talk too much. I was too this, I was too that, this, that, and the other, and the third. But I end up doing okay for myself. So somebody got that one wrong. I want to read this to you. This is from my English teacher. And it reads, this is my progress report from my English teacher. And I quote, I am thoroughly disgusted with John. He understands the work. He reads and writes well. Now, he understands the work and he reads and writes well. But he does absolutely nothing. The first sentence, I am thoroughly disgusted with John. So instead of asking me, this child who can read and write well and intelligent was doing nothing, is something okay? Is he okay? Is something wrong? But instead, she says, you're the stupidest little boy I know. Second teacher that called me stupid. So here's another one. Progress report. The Board of Education, in its concern for establishing quality education programs and improved communication between the schools and our parents, has established a policy that parents and guardians of all students experiencing academic failure in danger of being retained at the end of the academic year be notified by the end of the second marking period. Your child, John Gray, has been experiencing academic failure in the areas listed below and is in danger of being retained. The subject areas are as follows: language arts, science, social studies, math. Here's the reason I say that, family. The reason I did all that. You know, people tend to define you, especially when you're young. And the crucial thing is not to be cast in the mold that's been defined for you. Break the mold that's been defined. How many of you have been called things so much you actually believed? You believed that that was the case. For a while, I thought I was stupid. For a while. Until something in my little head was like, maybe something wrong with you. Not me, I'm fine. I had a glimmer of the knowledge of the ability that I had and the knowledge that I had or the intelligence that I had. I had some aspect of that, but I'm like, I'm far from stupid. There was a whole lot of things going on other than me just being stupid. So I said that to say, be careful what you speak life to. Be careful who you speak life into or who you speak death into, emotionally, spiritually, psychologically. And also, don't let the things that people label you with be the thing that you're stuck with. Chart your own course. Navigate your own path. God is the author and finisher of your faith. But guess what? It's your journey too. Take ownership of your journey. And if you have confidence in yourself, and if you believe in yourself, hold on to your confidence and belief in yourself with everything you got. Even if you got naysayers in positions of authority, that don't matter. That don't matter at all. I remember at one previous job that I left, when I left to go to higher ed, somebody said at the job, they said, oh, I didn't know he was that intelligent. A person who never took 5 minutes to speak to me at any level of intelligent conversation. So later for what people say about you, later for the hole in a hole they try to dig for you, later for the box they try to put you in, later for that.